YouTube, today I am ranking every single track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Let's get into it. We got S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and F tier. So the plan here is I'm just gonna take a random track and then we're gonna rank it. And I am very qualified for this. Okay, I have over like 300 hours in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I also have like at least 10. I have like 10,200 points online, so I've played my fair share. My opinion is fact, basically. Like, my opinion is basically the truth, and if you have a different opinion, it's not an opinion, it's just wrong. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's pick a random track here. Piranha Plant Slide. This is C tier. There's not really much to say about this track, other than I slide my into a piranha plant. That's basically it. What's another good? Sky High Sunday. This is D tier. This course is awful. There's nothing good about this course at all. I can't tell you one good thing about this course. Next up, let's see. We'll do Wario's Gold Mine. I think it's a B tier track. I always have fun on this one. And the very end can get very hectic at times. And so overall, I think it's a pretty fun track. Mario Kart Stadium. This one's also B tier. So the interesting thing about Mario Kart Stadium is it's like the beginner level track, but it's like actually good. Like there's enough of like shroom shortcuts and just regular shortcuts and satisfying turns that it's just like actually a good track. So I like it. Bone Dry Dunes. This is a D tier track, I think. Every single time I'm playing in an online match and I get Bone Dry Dunes, it's never fun. I'm never like, oh my god, Bone Dry Dunes, yay. It's always Bone Dry Dunes. Also, if you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. There will be more Mario Kart videos in the future. And there's also, I already have a catalog of various Mario Kart videos, so you can always go back and watch those while you're waiting for the next Mario Kart related video to come out. Next one, Yoshi Valley. This is an S tier track. This is an S tier track. I don't think I've ever hated this track. The very end of the track is one of my favorite parts in any Mario Kart track because the balance of the universe rests in the item box, because the distance between the last item box and the finish line is so long that you need to get that item box, because there are races where I will not get an item box on the last lap, and it's just the walk of shame. It's just the drive of shame. It's just a minute of pure agony as everyone else is just going past you faster with bullet bills, stars, mushrooms, and everything. So I love Yoshi Valley, and then there are times where you just cook on it, and it's incredible. Sherbert Land. This is C tier. I feel very indifferent about this track. I don't think I hate it or like it. It is what it is. Toad's Turnpike is an F tier. No one likes Toad's Turnpike, bro. It's just like what I imagine driving in Houston, Texas is. When it's not like when your life isn't threatened by a hurricane. Like, it's just cars everywhere, 6 lanes of traffic, nowhere to go, one wrong move and you just hit another car. It's just not fun. Tokyo Blur. This is also D tier. You're gonna see a very common theme with Mario Kart Tour maps, and it's that they're all bad. Miyamoto was like, damn, this is some hot garbage. Let's get some more of that. And then he just kept putting more in. Excite Bike Arena. This is a controversial take. This is B tier. People are like, oh my god, it's just an oval. You're just pressing the R button, and you're just going in a straight line and then one turn. Yes, but it's kind of fun. It's a breath of fresh air compared to other courses. Like, just having a straight line, and it literally just, the entire race relies on you to get coins and have good items. And it's a nice breath of fresh air compared to all the other courses. So, I like it. Next track. Choco Mountain. I think this is a B tier. And this might be A tier. I might move this down in a bit. But I remember when the DLC first came out, Choco Mountain was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. And because, I mean, Mario Kart DS was my first Mario Kart game. So any track that was in that game is going to usually have a soft spot. And to me, Choco Mountain's just always fun. It's got satisfying turns and everything. So, Bowser's Castle. I think it's a solid, this is probably also B tier. Maybe C tier, I don't know. All I can tell you is it's not the best Bowser's Castle map. And it might be C tier. We'll put in C tier. High C tier, I think. I think that's fair. Mute City. This is D tier. This map is completely carried by the fact that it's an F-Zero map. Otherwise, it's just all speed boosts. And there's really nothing else to it. It's fun because it's F-Zero. But you put just like, you make this called, I don't know, Sherbert Island. It's not good. It's just not. DK Jungle. This is C tier. Yeah, I think it's better than Sherbert Land. I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily rank inside the tiers or not, but DK Jungle's fine. I don't necessarily hate it. It might be better than Bowser's Castle. I don't know about that. Moo Moo Meadows is an A tier track. It's so simple yet so short. It's just fun. It's always fun. It's nice and short track. Very just enjoyable drive. Hot take. Incoming. Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road is A tier. And it's for the sole reason of the one double item box the moment the track splits into two. The double item box on the far right, okay? That item box has the craziest item luck of all time in any map. And then also, it's just fun to like take the shortcut from like the top layer to the bottom layer with the gravity and stuff. So you combine both of those together, it's just a goofy fun course, and that's why it's A tier. It doesn't. I'm not a particular fan of the turns or anything. It's just the goofiness and the fun of it is what makes it an A tier course. It's just facts. Boo Lake. This is a C tier because I've played it a handful of times and I can't tell you anything special about it. It's just mid, bro. It's just mid. Donut Plains 3. This is a high B tier, bro. It's got fun shortcuts, and to be honest, that's what makes it fun. You can like go the entire race basically without getting an item box. Like one of the good shortcuts just straight up skips the item box, and I think that's cool. I like the idea of gambling on not getting an item box to save time on the shortcut, and I think that's a really cool aspect of depth to the course. It's just neat. Shy Guy Falls. It's fine. It's okay. Toad Harbor. This is an A tier if you know, you know. It's an A tier for the sole fact that there are 3 things guaranteed in life. Death, taxes, and me making a miraculous comeback on the final lap on Toad Harbor to get first place. And that's why it's A tier. Wario Stadium. C tier. I know I said DS tracks have a soft spot in my heart. I don't really care for this one. GBA Mario Circuit. I think it's a high B tier. It's up there with Donut Plains 3. There's just something fun about the course. To me, it seems just like it's just this. These two are. I feel like they're in my brain. They're the same course, and they're both fun. So that's why I like them. I'll put this here. Don't look too deep into the ordering within the tiers, except for like S tier. Water Park. That's a C tier. Nothing there. Sweet Sweet Canyon. Probably B tier. I think it's fun. It's good. Super Bell Subway. I think at one point this was a D tier track for me. Like back when back in the day I did this tier list before the DLC, and I think Super Bell Subway was in D tier. I have great news. It's been promoted to C. It was in D tier. It's been promoted to C tier. It's not that bad of a course. It's growing on me a bit. Twisted Mansion, C tier. it just, I never felt happy about getting it. Mario Circuit, a B tier. That's a B tier. I like it. Mario Circuit's fun. It's enjoyable. Cheap Cheap Beach, this is what I'm talking about. When I have a soft spot for a Mario Kart DS track, this is what I'm talking about right here. I love Cheap Cheap Beach. Because back in the day, I used to play, like back at summer camp, on to and from field trips. Me and my friends would play Mario Kart DS download play together, which meant that we were stuck with only 8 tracks. Cheap Cheap Beach was one of those tracks. And even when we played it on the DS, I loved Cheap Cheap Beach. And I just like how it's been adapted in this one, and it's just got a soft spot in my heart, so it's an A tier track. New York Minute, F tier. Honestly, let's call an audible here. Let's call an audible. let's just, come on. This is just deserving of a tier of its own. It's so bad. They're all just awful. Where are all of them? Where are all of them? Just get them all in here, bro. God damn, there's so many. Oh my god. What did they do to this game, bro? They really just ruined Mario Kart. Oh my god. There's gonna be someone on YouTube who's angry. He's like, I actually like this Mario Kart Tour map. Well, your opinion is wrong. I'm sorry, it's wrong. It's just because I'm saying that it's bad, that's fact. You need to understand that. Okay. Dragon Driftway, I think it's a B tier track, probably. I think it's always fun. I enjoy it. It's good. Music Park, I think it's also a solid B tier. I've got no qualms with Music Park. I think it's fun. I now realize after getting rid of all the Mario Kart Tour maps, and I'm used not spending 8 billion seconds on each track, this tier list has come a lot faster than I thought it was gonna take. Ninja Hideaway. This is back in the day when the first DLC pack came out. This is just a placeholder, by the way, because I still have not come up with a decision yet. Because back in the day when the DLC for first was 8 DLC tracks released, I ranked them. Here, let me pull it up. See if I can pull it up. Okay, yeah. So if you look at this, Ninja Hideaway is down here because I have it set to... I put this here because it just didn't feel like a Mario Kart track at the time. It's such a bizarre track that, like, it was so... feels impossible to rank. And I still feel that way. I still feel that way. I don't know where to rank it. All my friends hate the track. I think it's just because they're bad. I don't think it's that bad, but at the same time, it's just such a weird track. And sometimes it does make me annoyed. Make me very annoyed. So I think C tier is fine. Because it's so hard to rank that it's just mid. And I think that's a fair assessment. Dolphin Shoals. If you play this track on mute, you will not enjoy it. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna leave it at that. You can talk about your saxophone all you want. It's mid. It's mid. You play the track on mute one time, your life has changed forever. Toad Circuit. Nah, I like it. It's sometimes simple is good. Yoshi Valley is not a simple course. Well, it is if you just take the optimal routes. But it's still fun. There's a lot of cool... I love Yoshi Valley. Toad Circuit's simple as fuck. And you know what? It's nice, okay? I like my easy courses sometimes. N64 Rainbow Road is D tier. It is one of those courses where once you fall behind, you can never, like, if you fall to like 12th within the first lap, you're stuck in the back half of the race forever because there are no shortcuts on the damn map. So you are stuck there. There is no way to overtake anyone. And also, it should be 3 laps. I don't care how long it would have taken to do 3 actual laps. It's just, so bad. It's not this level of bad, but there's so many things that could have just made it better. DS Shroom Ridge, I think it's a C tier. I know in the, what is it? I put the D tier in here, or I guess bad. It's fine. I don't hate it anymore. It's whatever, even though it's a DS track. Royal Raceway. This is actual top of A tier. Royal Raceway, to me, in my head, it's like the ideal Mario Kart track. I don't know how to describe it, but it feels like everything. It feels like it has everything a Mario Kart track should have. Good shroom shortcuts, very satisfying turns that you can sometimes just hold as you're just round in a corner all the way around to get a nice purple turbo. It doesn't have a bad glider section. I think it's fun. I always like it. Whenever I see Royal Raceway pop up in online lobbies, I always pick it. So to me, it's just A tier. I think it's good. Merry Mountain, this is F tier. It is just Christmas Sky High Sundae. That's the best way to describe it. To me, all three of these courses suffer from the same issue of you just cannot overtake anyone. It just feels impossible to overtake anyone on this map. Because there are like no shortcuts. And if there are any shortcuts, it's just tiny ones. Otherwise, the map is awful. Swamp Ruins, C tier. It's whatever. I like the music, but music doesn't mean anything. Music is irrelevant. This is based off of my vibe check of the map. So, Electrodrome. I need some Electrodome if you know what I'm talking about. C tier. It's just whatever. Odds are, if I'm putting it in C tier, there is nothing good or bad to say about it. It's just a map. You race on it, whether you like it or not. Animal Crossing is B tier. It's fun, and it's carried by the but it is also carried by the Animal Crossing aesthetic. But it's still fun. I think it's still a good, fun track. Still a little carried by the Animal Crossing aesthetic. Hyrule Circuit, C tier. If it's not Zelda themed, it's just mid. Oh, I put it in D tier. My bad. It's C tier. If it's not Zelda themed, it's a whatever track. That's all I gotta say. It's carried by the Zelda aesthetic. It's not that fun. I talked about in Yoshi Valley how like the last set of item boxes is critical in your placement. This suffers from the same. This is like the same thing, but it's really bad. I don't know how to describe the way the item boxes are laid out. If you don't get it, even if you do get an item box at the end of the lap, sometimes it's not even like satisfying. Because that windy section, I feel like so much chaos happens where you just have to pray that you make it out alive. It's not like Yoshi Valley where if you don't get an item box, you can still take a route and be fine. Whereas if you get the item box, odds are you're getting a mushroom, so you get to cut everything and steer away from the danger and take a shortcut. In Hyrule Circuit, it doesn't matter if you don't get the item box or if you do, you are getting stuck in the same choke point as everyone else and you're going to get hit by a ton of items. So, it's C tier. Mount Wario, S tier. People complain about the tree section. My rebuttal is just get good. It's a great map. I love it. There's no, what else to say? It's like flawless, dude. Every section's fun. And there are barely any times where I hit the trees. I don't know how people hit the trees. I don't hit the trees. And if I do hit them, it's never at a point where it just ruins the entire race and I'm stuck in 8th place, bro. Speaking of Mount Wario. Wait, this is Cloud Top Cruise. Speaking of Cloud Top Cruise. C tier. It's I don't know. I don't like the lightning section's always annoying. Because I feel like if you have to squint your eyes at a Mario Kart track to tell where you're going, it's a bad track, bro. I have 20/20 vision, but because of the lightning mechanic and that one section, I have to squint my eyes like I'm 80, bro. What the heck? Dry Desert, low B tier. Maybe high C tier. The thing is, the entire course is kind of just ass until you get triple mushrooms and a star on the last item box, and you just avoid the entire course and get like 4th place. So I think it's fine. I think it's an okay course. TikTok Clock, I think it's a B tier course. I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's actually pretty cool that they like designed a course off of Tick-Tock Clock from Mario 64, and it's also a DS course, so it gets a couple, you know, points from me. Yeah. I don't know, I just like it. It's a good course. Grumble Volcano, I think it's also B tier. I used to hate this course, but now I kind of like it more. I don't know what it is. It's grown on me. It will never reach A tier, but I think it's pretty good. I think it's better than these. Ice Outpost. I like it. I think it's B tier. I like this one. To me, it's like if Electrodrome was better. It's still not incredible, but I think it's good. I like it. We're actually almost done. This is incredible. Rosalina's Ice World. This is a D tier track. When I first played it, I thought it was good. I then played it a second time, a third time, a fourth time, a fifth time, and it just got worse and worse and worse. It's not fun, bro. It's just not. It's just meh at best, bro. Sky Garden is an A tier course. Sky Garden's good. It's nice, short, but fun, and that's what makes it good. Coconut Mall. It's sad that I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna have a gun pointed to my head after saying this, but it's B tier. There are gonna be so many people. It's S tier. It's S tier. Well, guess what? It's not, and you're just gonna have to deal with that. It's just it's a fine course. It's carried by nostalgia. It's the same. The reason why it's in people's S tiers is the same reason Cheap Beach is in my A tier, bro. And you're just thinking about it from Mario Kart Wii. You take those rose-tinted goggles off, it's not that good. It's just a B tier. It's fun, but it's not as good as you think it is. Waluigi Stadium, I hate this course so much. I think it's because I'm bad. Of all the courses, I think I'm good at Mario Kart. This is the one course where it makes me feel like I'm ass at Mario Kart, and thus, I am not bad. The game is bad, so that's why this is F tier. Calamari Desert, C tier. I don't really see. I don't feel anything. I don't feel any hatred or joy against the track, so it's C tier. Snowland. I don't. The slipper. It's a bit slippery. We're slipping on things, but it's still fun. I like it. It's a B tier course. DK Mountain. The D in DK Mountain stands for D tier. It kind of suffers from the same issue as Waluigi Stadium, but like I said, I'm not bad at the game. The game is just bad, obviously, so it's D tier. Rock Mountain, also D tier. This course is so weird. It's just weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's a 3DS track, but it plays like a tour track. I don't know how to describe it. It's D tier. Daisy Circuit, it's C tier. To me, at first I hated it, and then I just began to be like, it's whatever. I don't really care for it. I don't hate it. It's meh. Mushroom Gorge. You're gonna the internet's gonna hate me. This is gonna be worse than my Elden Ring one, all because of how I rank these Mario Kart Wii tracks, because this is also C tier. I'm sorry. As someone who didn't grow up playing Mario Kart Wii, I have no emotional attachment to Mario Kart Wii courses, so I have the objective truth. And the truth hurts. They're C tier. Sunset Wilds, also C tier, bro. To me, I don't know. It's fine. It's not one of GBA tracks. Honestly, are having like a really good track record, I think. Okay, SNES, GBA. Okay, I said that. And there's only one GBA track. It's S, A, or B tier. You get what I'm saying. To me, there's a nice. I don't know. To me, the best way to describe GBA tracks, I feel like they're supposed to feel nice and snappy and small. Oh yeah, there's two. There's two. And they're like nice, snappy, and small. I don't know how to describe it. They're short but sweet. And to me, Sunset Wilds has that, but to me, I just think these are better at what it's trying to achieve. You know? Wild Woods, A tier. I don't know what it is, but recently I've been getting a ton of Wild Woods in my online games, and I've been having a blast racing on it every time. It's just fun. Every single section is just really fun. There is a shortcut at the end, so there's always that last bit of hope that you can make that comeback. And then, like yesterday, I couldn't make the comeback, so I just camped at the shortcut with the piranha plant and fucked over everyone that tried to take it. God rest their souls. I pissed them off, I know for sure. This might be my hottest take, I think. This is D tier. I don't know. To me, the course is way too long, and it's just carried by the fact that you're driving on the planets. Otherwise, no turn seems satisfying. Nothing, no part of this is fun. It's just a shitty Rainbow Road that gets carried by the fact that you're driving on planets. That's all I gotta say. Meanwhile, Wii Rainbow Road, I think this is where viewers we're gonna shake hands here. I think this is probably A tier, if not maybe high B tier. I'll put it high B tier. To me, if it had the crazy gimmicky item boxes from Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road, it probably gets A tier. But I think it's fun. I think it's fine. It's good. I do think it's a bit overplayed and overpicked in lobbies, but otherwise I think it's fine. Mario Kart Circuit 3, A tier. I love it. I love it. And when I'm talking about how SNES and GBA courses are like short and snappy but fun, this is that. It's got satisfying turns all around. It's a great drive. That's the best way to describe it. It's just a good drive. DK Summit, C tier. Again, hot take. Listen, like I said, I didn't grow up playing Mario Kart Wii, so I have the objective opinion on their tracks. Also, I should probably say this earlier, just because it was good in Mario Kart Wii does not mean it's going to be good in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They are two completely different games, and thus DK Summit is some hot booty cheeks in the C tier. It's not actually hot booty cheeks, it's just C tier, bro. It's mid. Piranha Plant Cove is a D tier track. The only times I've played it, I've not enjoyed it. I've very few. You would think that this is a Mario Kart Tour map, but it's not. It's an original. It suffers from the same issues as Sky High Sundae and Merry Mountain, but to me, it just feels worse. Probably because it's underwater half the time. So it's just F tier. God damn, this is in a massive fucking shit. Sunshine Airport, A tier. I love Sunshine Airport. Short, but fun. And it's cool. I know, it's a cool aesthetic. Driving through an airport's cool. But overall, but like just the track alone and driving, it's fun. There's no other way to describe it. It's satisfying and it's just good. DS Mario Kart Circuit is a B tier. It's probably like a low B. It's fine. I don't hate anything about it. There's just many other tracks I'd rather be playing than it. And that's a common theme. I feel like if there weren't some just really good, fun tracks, some of these would probably end up higher, but you know, there's got to be a nice bell curve to it, and so C will naturally be the biggest tier because compared to the other courses, I'd rather just play those, and these also just don't make me feel anything. Unless you're Ninja Hideaway, in which case you are still just, I don't know how to describe you. Daisy Cruiser, C tier. I will not speak anymore. I will bite my tongue on that. Riverside Park, B tier. I think it's fun. I like it. GBA courses, okay, yeah, just GBA courses kind of just have a tendency to be fun. Ribbon Road, A tier. I'm still too scared to go for the shortcuts because I've always missed them and I've yet to practice them consistently, but it's still just fun. It's just such a good track, dude. Isn't this literally Koopa Cape? Hold on, is this literally the Koopa Cape theme? Because I was about to pick Koopa Cape, it is. Because, like I said, I was about to pick Koopa Cape. Also C tier. I'll bite my tongue. Next course. Moonview Highway. I bite my tongue. Next course. I do not care. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. They are mid. They are mid. They are mid. And I stand by what I said. Squeaky Clean Sprint is like the only, it's better. It's better than mid, but it's still, I don't know. I feel like I'm only putting it in B tier because compared to the other original DLC tracks, it's just the best one. But it's still kind of only good. I don't know. There's no, I'll keep it B tier. But it's definitely a track of all time. Oh my god, see, now I made sure to say, okay, here. Peach Gardens. C tier. It was fun in the DS game, but I don't know, there's something about this version that's just not as good. I don't know what it is. Just the way they translated it from the DS version to 8 Deluxe, kind of meh. Alright, I think I finally handpicked, like, the really interesting ones that I do kind of want to talk about a bit. Waluigi Pinball, easy A tier, bro. It's not as good as the DS version, but it's still good, so it's A tier. Like, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's one of the best tracks in the game. Baby Park. This one is like Ninja Hideaway, but instead of being just impossible to rank, Baby Park is simultaneously Mario Kart Tour, F tier, D tier, C tier, B tier, A tier, and S tier all combined. It is somehow every single tier at once because it's just that level of chaotic. So I'll just put in A tier because it's just iconic. It's chaotic. You love it. Like, it's... Oh my god. Like, you just... Like, I don't know what else. Sometimes it's just fun to just have absolute chaos happen. And that's what you... When you play Baby Park, you can't complain about bad RNG because everyone else is signing up for bad RNG. It's the one time where everyone is on equal footing of just absolute bullshit happening. Neo Bowser City is high B tier. It's a rough track, but it's fun. When you get those turns down and you don't screw up, it's satisfying and it's great. Which one do I pick next? Bowser Castle 3 is an A tier track. The more I've been playing this track, the more I've been extremely enjoying it. I don't know, there's something about it that's just super duper fun. The turns are satisfying and everything. Yoshi's Island, if you were to ask me to rank this the moment it came out, it's an S tier. But the more I play it, it kind of drops. It's just A tier. I think it's on the lower end of A tier. I think it's starting to lose its luster, and like reality is still starting to set in where it's like it's a good track, but it's got a couple issues. But it's also Yoshi's Island, so it's kind of hard to hate Yoshi's Island, bro. Cheeseland, A tier. I love me some Cheeseland. I think I used to hate this course, but it's grown on me so much. I don't know how to explain it. That, like, the last stretch, dude, is so... I don't know. It's kind of cool where it's like a nice and tight course. And then you get to that last, like, curved stretch with, like, the ramp and everything. And then the map just opens up, and it's just... That's when the chaos just absolutely goes everywhere. And it's just a battle. And you just gotta fight for your life. And I just love Cheeseland, bro. Alright. Yoshi Circuit. Top of A tier. I don't think there's ever been a this is the most consistently good course across every single game it's been in. Deluxe, 8, DS, Double Dash, it's been consistently good in every single one. You can never go wrong with picking Yoshi Circuit, ever. It's just good. It's just, like, if you have a problem with Yoshi Circuit, then you have a problem with me, and I have a problem with you. SNES Rainbow Road, it's an S tier. It's the best Rainbow Road in the game. You already talked about how GBA and SNES tracks are kind of just fun because they're just short and snappy. This is short and snappy, but it's got that Rainbow Road flair, where you can just fall off at any moment. And when you're streaming it on Twitch, your webcam turns into a rave, and your entire stream turns to 2 pixels because the way Twitch stream encoding works is the moment Rainbow Road just pops up on screen, there are so many colors that it just cannot handle it, and your stream just goes like 2 pixels. And finally, Big Blue. It's S tier. It's great. I love it. Doing just zero gravity skips, whether it's in like the second lap or it's the final lap. The final lap is always fun. It's just so good. I think it's still my favorite track in the game. I think if I were to rank these are my top 4. 1000%. And you know what? We'll do it. Just the top 5 tracks in the game. Top 5 tracks in the game right here. This is it. YouTube, Twitch, maybe even TikTok. This is what the objective truth on the Mario Kart tier list looks like. Take a gander, take notes. This is what a real factual opinion looks like. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. See ya.